Oldboy, which sounds like it was named after Arthur, hey, you son of a bitch, tells the story of Odaesu. While his buddy is on the phone, he suddenly gets kidnapped and held captive in some sealed up hotel room against his will for 15 years. Might want to check the other rooms for Madeleine McCann, I'm just saying. Whilst locked up there, he sees on TV that his wife has been murdered and he's been framed for her death. He spends the decade and a half practicing to fight, planning revenge, whilst also digging a tunnel to escape. Somebody's been watching Shawshank. Right before he's actually about to escape, he's sedated and hypnotised before waking up outside. He beats up some thugs, because apparently practicing hitting the air for 15 years automatically makes you a great fighter. Hey, CM Punk should try that. Before he receives a mysterious call from his captor before setting off to find his daughter, but he finds out that she was adopted by some Swedish couple and he gives up hope. He does eventually find the prison he was held up in before kicking the asses of the guards, but his captor contacts him again and says that if he can find out why he was captured within 5 days, they will kill themselves. Weird deal, but okay. But what a twist! It turns out that Dae-soo and this bird he's met and has been banging this entire time, well, that's actually his daughter. Nice. Okay, so basically, the villain banged his own sister, and Dae-soo told everyone, leading to her committing suicide, and now he wants revenge! So he hypnotized Dae-soo and his daughter to make them fall in love so he can feel the same pain. This is a weird film. And that is the strangest form of revenge I've ever heard of. Our hero does apologise and begs him to not tell his daughter that they share a chromosome, even cutting out his own tongue. The villain agrees but then shoots himself, and Dae-soo even finds the hypnotist to erase his knowledge of her being his daughter so they can stay together and be happy. The fuck is wrong with you? But the hypnotist isn't actually shown, so it's left open to interpretation whether he's imagining it or not. And then he smiles, so we don't even know if the hypnosis worked or not. It's all very vague. And gross. Regardless, Oldboy was released in South Korea on November the 21st, 2003 and was generally well received. Although the film was also very similar to a Bollywood movie, Zinda, and there were copyright issues, but nothing ever went further. And hey, Spielberg was going to remake it with Will Smith, but later pulled out, though Spike Lee did make one in 2013. Oldboy is pretty good. I don't think it's as amazing as others have said, but nah, it's a pretty decent film.
야, 이쁘지?
봤어요. 가서 앉아.
우리 딸내미가 오늘 생일이거든요. 생일에 대해서 내 선물 사는데 한번 보여줄게. 하늘은 저가 그렇다 있고 그물은 유암선이 떠 있고.
Right here, he's yelling at the guard to let him out, but then he gets all scared whenever he just simply puts his foot near him.
야, 씨발. 개새끼, 빨리 와.
Why? Does his socks smell that much? And what's he bitching about? I mean, this is a pretty nice room. They've hooked him up, the ungrateful douchebag.
텔레비전은 시계이자 달력이고 학교고 집이고 교회며 친구이자 애인이다.
Hey, I am not here to judge, but if you're going to bang your television set, I think you have issues. Although, he does masturbate. Well, it's not really your lover then, is it? I mean, do you masturbate in front of your lover but don't penetrate them?
너무 짧다.
Wait, so what happened? Did he literally bang the TV screen? What? And then he's completely fine again? What the hell is going on?
그 순간은 그저 이런 생각밖에 안 들었다. 아이고, 옆방 아저씨는 젓가락 한 짝으로 밥 먹겠구나.
That bastard! Ah, did you know that's how long it took for them to make Boyhood? After he escapes, he meets this stranger, but why is he so okay with this random bloke just rubbing his hand and dog all over himself?
여자 사람이다.
hey, it's me in high school. When he gets the call from his captor, it actually is really intense. It's like phone booth, but then after all of that suspense...
자, 나왔습니다.
Way to ruin it, lady. And yeah, we better talk about this. Completely real. Yeah, he actually ate a live octopus. Actually 4, because there were 4 takes, and the actor was actually a Buddhist and prayed for forgiveness every single time. Which takes a lot of balls, because apparently the brains and the octopus are actually in the tentacles. You have to make sure you chew them, because otherwise it can literally suck you from the inside. That would be an awkward autopsy, wouldn't it? The director was actually asked if he felt sorry for the actor, but he replied, I felt more sorry for the octopus. Fair point. But is this really the norm? Pass out in a restaurant and a hot waitress gets to take you home? And then he attacks her with kisses!
15년 동안의 상상 훈련, 과연 실전에 쓸모가 있을까? 없다.
Okay, I guess he has an excuse to be creepy. He has waited 15 years. I will admit though, she is just adorable. But I can say that because she's not my daughter! But bear in mind they don't know who each other is. So why does she trust him so much? She just accepts this weird and mysterious guy who tried to pounce on her in 5 seconds.
누구야?
몰라요. 가끔 채팅하는 사람이야. 스시이기도 하고.
Odd subject matter.
어디 가는데?
난 널 못 믿겠다.
Mate, you jumped on her in a heartbeat. I think you're the one who should be mistrusted. But he keeps this going. He keeps questioning her despite him being the dodgy looking one. And this corridor fight is absolutely incredible. It's shot from the side and it looks like a damn video game. It's like something out of Mortal Kombat. All in one take, and this took 17 takes over the course of 3 days to get perfect, and it was definitely worth it. It is pure perfection.
아무 자리나 앉아서 하세요.
조하나.
Although, that was a weird cut. Just says his name and then cuts to a close-up hug. Weird. There's another disturbing scene where they start to torture him, but he just laughs maniacally. It's really messed up, but then the bad guy ruins it by casually answering his phone.
에?
Just kind of ruins the tension. I do feel like the first half was really good. Right off the bat, I was invested in the story, but after the hour mark, it just slows down majorly. There's a lot of the backstory thrown in at once, and it's just a bit dull and tedious. Here, his daughter... Sorry, just threw up my mouth a little bit. Says she wants to die, but then begins to enjoy the sex, which is weird considering they don't know that they're related yet. But it does deliver a great message about showing no regrets and accepting every decision in life. But I don't quite understand this. At one point, they realise that they've been bugged, and the bad guy is even right there while they're asleep. And he doesn't just kill them then and there. Why doesn't he just kill them then and there? What, you want him to feel the same pain? Well, then just kill her.
한번 보자. 한번 보자.
Why does every guy in this film turn out to be a rapist? Every single time they meet a hot woman, they throw themselves on her or they beg to see the genitals. And the sad thing is, it works! He gets laid straight after. This is where I was going wrong all those years. Instead of asking for dates, I should have just been like, oi, love, show me your cunt. Oh, and she uses a mirror to watch him suck on her tit. Bitch, you weird.
아니면 64층.
I don't know why, I just find it hilarious how dramatically he says pee. It's like he's trying to figure out what he wants to do in the bathroom. Do I need a poo? No. But hey, I can't say I've ever seen anyone use a toothbrush as a weapon in a martial arts scene before, so points for originality.
당신의 혀가 우리 누나를 임신시켰다니까? 이유진의 자지가 아니라 오대수의 혓바닥이.
Damn, he must be good.
네가 개가 되라면 내 개가 된다. 어? 내는 이제부터 이우진의 개야. 나 개새끼야.
Okay. I am not taking this scene seriously. Come on, guys. Until he cuts his tongue out. Okay, never mind. I can't laugh at that. Jesus. The suicide is actually put together way too well. He has a flashback of his sister dying, and then his hand slowly changes to a gun signal when it happens. It is brilliant. But why would the villain agree to not tell her that she's his daughter? Because doesn't he want him to feel the same pain, so surely he'd go and tell her? And then let them have the No? Okay. Oh, and the ending really drags out too. Everything is resolved and it just feels the need to pad out for a tiny bit longer. The movie is decent. The acting, action, cinematography, it's all top notch. The story starts off intriguing and then gets weird, but I do think there's some pacing issues. Some scenes could have been cut to make the film 90 minutes instead of 2 hours, but it's still definitely worth checking out. Old boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when we review you? Oh shit!